a lot of underperformance by top teams. These power rankings this week are going to look wild. But let's talk about the National League. Are the Los Angeles Dodgers still the best team in the National League? And I'm not just saying like by their current play or their, the stars they have or anything like that. I'm specifically saying, like, are they legitimately the best team in the National League? Should they be the favorite to win the National League and get to the World Series? Not the last 10 games, not what they've been doing the last month, not who's underperforming. Just are they the best team? And when I think about this, look, let's cut down on the hype a little bit with this Dodgers team. I don't think they're the best team in the National League. Sure, they're leading the NL West, and sure, they have a good record, and they're leading the division, and, they have these superstars, MVPs everywhere you look, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Shohei Otani. I get all that. But I look at this team, like, genuinely as a whole, and I think, I don't think they're the best team in the National League. I get all the hype. I get they're good. But right now we have underperformance across the roster. We have a bullpen that's absolutely in shambles. We have injury after injury after injury on the pitching side. Blake Snell injured. Tyler Glasnow's been injured. Evan Phillips, Bruce Dark-Gratterall, Michael Kopech, Roki Sasaki, even Yamamoto was injured this year. They've all hit the IL at some point. They've already used over 20 pitchers. It's early in the year, 30 games in, it used 20 pitchers in 30 games, something virtually unheard of that early in the season. And then the bullpen's in shambles. They ranked 16th in FIP. They ranked 24th in ERA. It's just been brutal for the Los Angeles Dodgers bullpen, the injuries that they've dealt with. They're currently on their worst stretch of baseball, and who knows how long for this Dodgers team. Just yesterday, they end up getting swept by the Brewers. They've dropped 10 of their last 12 games. They got destroyed by the Houston Astros in that series before the All-Star break. Freddie Freeman gets hit on the wrist. He's now injured. You have Mookie Betts with a 684 OPS, and the biggest talking point for Yankees fans right now has been Anthony Volpe and how poor he's been, and everybody loves to talk about the player that he's not. Well, Mookie Betts has a worse OPS right now than Anthony Volpe. Mookie Betts has an OPS of 684. So I look at this team and I see all the stars and I see the potential and I see what their rotation can be. But that was the question mark from the beginning with this Dodgers team. Okay, this could be the best rotation of all time. And I literally said this could be the best rotation of all time. But man, are there injury concerns. We know nothing about Roki Sasaki, as how he's going to do in Major League Baseball. We know that Blake Snell is injury prone. We know that Tyler Glasnow is injury prone. Clayton Kershaw has been injured. So it's like this rotation, sure, has the potential to be all-time great, but it also has the potential to have a series where all three of your starting pitchers are openers, and we've seen that from them. And then let's talk about if they do end up getting healthy. I wouldn't say that this team and this roster is known for firing on all cylinders in the playoffs. You have guys that underperform in the postseason. You have Mookie Betts playing shortstop, which is not his position. So, yes, again, this team is very, very talented and certainly could end up representing the National League in the World Series. But I don't personally think they're the best team in the National League. They do have the best roster in the National League, but it just feels a little off with this team. And you can say it doesn't matter. You can say it doesn't matter until October because they're going to get there and it's all about being healthy at the right time. Well, sure, 100% accurate. But from what I've seen this point, I see underperformance. I see a rotation that's not healthy. I wouldn't expect Blake Snell to just come back and all of a sudden be the best form of Blake Snell. It takes time. I wouldn't expect every single one of these guys that has been injured to come back and to, by October, be the best form of themselves. I have pitching concerns. I have obvious bullpen concerns. I have concerns with Mookie Betts. He even said, I don't know. This is the worst stretch of my life that I can't seem to get out of. Freddie Freeman's getting hurt. He's been underperforming, and now he gets hit on the wrist. Everywhere you look, it just feels like there's either injury or underperformance, and I don't think we should be sitting here right now saying the Dodgers are the clear-cut favorite to get to the World Series out of the National League. I don't think that's the case. In my opinion, they desperately need to add a pitcher or two or three if we're going into the bullpen. They need a rotation arm. They need bullpen help. And offensively, of course, they need a couple things. They need Mookie to get back to being Mookie. They need Freddie Freeman to be healthy. That was my concern with Freddie coming into the year is I don't think he's healthy. And then all of a sudden he's like going insane and hitting well over 300. And he's still dealing with multiple injuries from last year. Now he gets hit on the wrist. I have concerns with Freddie's health. I think Mookie's going to figure it out. But my point is there's just so many question marks with this team, and I think we need to stop talking about them as the clear-cut favorite to represent the National League in the World Series.
Speaking of the Dodgers, they have stubbornly led off Shohei Otani all year. Even when he starts, right? He has to run off the mound to the batter's box and he gets right in. Kev, they moved him to number 2 last night for the first time, and what did he do? He hit a home run. Like he has always, so
it's unbelievable.
I'm saying, like, finally they're so stubborn. Like, well, they got to run it through Shohei. Like, he'll do whatever you want. He should open, Kev, 1 to 3 innings, and he should back clean up. That's my take.
Yes, it's so fascinating, right? To watch this guy. Every time he does this, we're just like, it's unbelievable. Because let me tell you, there's a million things in the film room that you're watching now, and all this technique and offensively.
Yeah.
Then he's got to watch the same thing with pitching, right?
The other way,
Whether you're
right.
opening 1 to 3 innings, he's going to go to 4 innings the next couple starts. But whatever you want to do, I'm with you. Then he just feels like a middle line guy. I know we're in this generation. We've seen Judge, Anthony Rizzo with the Cubs back in the day. These big boppers, they lead off, but it is something I would think about. And I know that Mookie's trying to figure his thing out. He's not going to hit 240 this year. He has been on the struggle bus. He will figure it out. He's too good not to. But it's like, do you take a little heat up there? Do you put him where he's comfortable? It's one of these things, once again, flexibility.
Again,
I'm using that word again.
Will Smith is having a fantastic year, but
unbelievable.
Otani's the only guy slugging like anywhere near 600. I think he should be cleaning up. I know he doesn't bat in the first inning. That's a problem. Mookie and Freddie, 1-2, is one of the most dynamic things I've seen, Kev. Like that I know. Yeah. I know Otani's hitting for so much power. He'd have so many guys on base. Do you want to see him have 140 RBIs? That's how you do it.
Right. That's exactly how you do. That's how the Mannies and Poppy, we agree on that one. There's 130 out there waiting for him.
All right, we won't disagree on this either. Rich Hill, back tonight, gets the start for the Royals. Age 45 season, Kev. How about that?
All right. Let's talk about the Twins and the Dodgers. Let's get it started there. That's our wake-up call at Dodger Stadium. Look who was back on the mound, Shohei Otani. Now, how about this? Byron Buxton, leadoff homer. 15th career leadoff homer, which ties him for 3rd all-time since the Twins moved to Minnesota. But in the home half, D-Road, the starting pitcher goes deep.
What is this? Travel baseball?
It's 35th of the season, and it's 2-1. 3 innings, 3 strikeouts, 4 hits, 1 earned run for Shohei Otani.
98, 99 miles an hour, one of the best breaking balls in the game.
By the way, Otani is the first player to give up a homer and hit a homer in the first inning since your boy Randy Lurch back in 1979.
How good has Will Smith been?
Really good. 13th of the season, 3-1 Los Angeles. Bottom of the 6th, he does it again. It's a multi-homer game for Will Smith. His 4th career multi-homer game, and the Dodgers have a 4-1 lead. But in the 9th, it's 5-2 Los Angeles. Carlos Correa got a warm welcome throughout this game yesterday. He almost tied it. James Outman with a little baby jump there to rob him of a homer. And the Dodgers go on to win 5-2. But Tanner Scott left this game with tightness or discomfort in his left forearm. Keep an eye on that.
The only thing I notice is Correa's kind of weaving the eye black into the breathe right
Really?
Yeah, it looks like he's playing like DN. All right.
We're looking at about 55 right now, including the three who are going in. So it's the largest number we've had since the pandemic. And guys, everybody, they want to come back all the time. I mean, I think I've gotten 4 or 5 Hall of Famers today calling with various things they're looking forward to doing, whether it's playing golf or coming to take a tour of the archives, or they love being here, and they love sitting on the veranda at the Otasaga and catching up with each other. And the parade, for those that have never seen this parade, you're watching Pedro walk down Main Street with 10,000, 15,000 fans. It just, the whole thing it's a must experience for a baseball fan. And hopefully many of the people watching are going to make their way up for the day or for the weekend.
Yeah, it's a must. And again, the whole weekend is great. Saturday, again, the parade, everything else. And then the ceremony itself is free at the Clark Center, out in open field, picnic, and watch the all-time greats and the roll call of heroes. So look forward to it. Josh, I'll see you Thursday night or Friday. We'll run through. We'll get ready for it over the weekend. And great to see you here on the show.
Likewise. Travel safe, BK. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Josh Rawitz, again, president of the National Baseball